I pledge of allegiance to the American flag. No, I can't do this.
Yeah, Ken, you were doing it.
I'm watching his brain break.
This is what you feel like all the time.
So
Now you understand my pain.
Voices in the head, dude.
Why
It's
I've gotta do
hard to
stuff.
work with.
Yeah. Yeah. King of the West of podcasting. Yeah. I've got bigger numbers than all the influencers put together. Logan Paul is an insignificant pissant compared to me. Why? Well, here's why. 'Cause you're fake and I'm real. And real is not popular because you're all full of shit and you can't handle the truth, just like Jack Nicholson said. Nicholson.
they're both
You know
people.
what?
That's the problem.
One guy was a one-armed golfer and the other one was one of the greatest actors of our time. No, I might be saying that wrong too. But still, you know what I'm trying to say. Ladies and gentlemen, the biggest guest that anyone's ever had in the history of podcasting, Miles Goodman.
Now it's time for Miles and Miles. Now it's time for Miles and Miles. Now it's time for Miles and Miles and Miles and Miles and
It's a really good song that The Who wrote about you.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's insane.
The Who's pretty smart, right?
They're pretty sick. I executive producer and now executive guest.
Well,
No.
executive guest is a little strong.
Yeah, you're an executive moron for saying that. Yeah, that was really stupid. You're on fire until you opened your mouth, which is probably going to happen a little bit today.
Yeah, I have a feeling.
How do you feel right now?
I feel good.
You look great.
It's weird not being in a closet.
Did you see me? Yeah, tell me about it.
I'm like, wow, hey.
Man, it's great to be back, you know? That's how I see it. Some people disagree. Some people say there's no going back. And I say, nah, mate. I'm not back in the closet. I don't have a closet anymore.
You ran out of the closet.
I came out swinging for sure.
You fought out of the closet.
Yeah. But it turns out
he Kool-Aid guyed out of the closet.
I really did.
Yeah.
That was a huge mistake.
He went straight from telling Only Family to Only Fans.
But it's like that one guy that died. And remember the guy that did a documentary about McDonald's? And then he died, not from McDonald's. Maybe he died from McDonald's, but the guy that died recently is a filmmaker.
Morgan Spurlock.
Yeah, and he did, he dove in hard on on fast food and what it would do to you.
Yeah.
I dove in hard on the gay. Now I can tell you what it'll do to you.
Yeah, you came out.
That's right. That was an investigative report.
That's what I did.
You were method acting.
Research and development.
Right.
Some people find it hard to go back. Like Heath Ledger, another guy died.
Mm-hmm.
He was the Joker, and then he just stayed the Joker. That's what I heard.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Was there anything nice about the closet?
You get to come a lot,
Fair.
but you don't feel good about it.
I feel like you came the most when you came out of the closet swinging.
Yeah. And now I don't really come at all.
Yeah, you burnt the closet.
Yeah, I think it's time. I think it's time to really. It's been hard. Like I've done a lot of things lately that I don't do anymore. Like cuddle the. I'm not a pothead. I'm not an alcoholic. I'm not a drug addict. I'm not a sex maniac. And I'm still a thrill seeker, and I'm starting to think might be time to hang that up too.
Street Jason is not for you.
Street Jason was a big mistake. I'm really sore and like I went to bed at 12 o'clock because I was so sore, and then I woke up at like 7 because my wrist started hurting, and I was like, "What's going?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, no," because it comes later, because I rolled both my ankles. The left one bad; it's like throbbing.
Sorry, back up. What did you do?
He did a full body slam.
Chris Cole hit me up. He hits me up a lot now because we hang out, and he keeps saying, "I'm going to this place." You know what I mean? And I'm like, "Street skating."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Dude, you know me. Like, you, even in my prime, you knew that was like a no. Like, I'll die if I go. This is like 30-year-old Jason will get hurt if he goes."
Have you ever invited him to join you at the mega ramp?
Yeah, I've made the joke, and he laughs.
Right.
And he's more sensible than me, so he just goes, "No."
Right.
And I go, "Maybe." And more to me, because I used to hang out with Gregsy in Australia and stuff and go street skate with those guys when I was younger, and they were like, Jace, he's a bit of a tard on the old streets, so we'll pick spots for Jace to hang out,
Right.
And
place where all of Team Afia can have fun.
Oh man, I love that you know that stuff. It's so cool. Team Afia, man, we were an unstoppable force. Far out. But he said, he keeps inviting me, and I was like, I'll take him up on it. I'll be, because sober guy is social. You make efforts to do things, and I go, I ask God, I'm like, what are you going to do? Sit here or are you going to go? And I'm like, I got a couple of hours before the show. I'll go. And it's Paul Rodriguez has his own skate park. And he's one of the greatest street skaters. These two guys are the two of the greatest skaters ever to ever live.
It's a tough invitation to turn down.
It's a tough word to say, too.
Yes. Especially, you're already...
No.
Hey, what's an invitation?
Invitation, right?
Holy
Come on.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Pace yourself, Miles. We're
No.
just getting started.
That's correct, though.
No,
The second one is
oh, is it?
Yeah.
You're telling us after we corrected you.
invitation.
He's second guessing himself now.
No, dude. This is always what happens.
Yeah. It is.
It's tough having to look people in the eyes while I'm doing it, though. Usually I'm just staring into a black closet.
I know.
That's right. Yeah, I know what it's like. So, no, there was no invitation. What the? It was an invitation.
Invitation.
Is it better if you do it in a...
Invitation.
Invitation.
Chris Cole sent me an invitation.
I don't talk like that. I'm pretty laid back these days. You're doing old Jace Cakes.
All right, fine. Invitation.
Oh, mate, invitation.
Laid back.
Yeah. But anyway, I took him up on it, and I show up, and as soon as they open the gate, I get out of the car, grab my board out of the back, and it's just Chris Cole and just Paul Rodriguez, and they both got phones out filming me walking into the street course. Like, they're like, "Here he is," and I'm like, "Come on, guys!" Like, you're documenting possibly the last time I skateboard. I said that jokingly, but it might be because I'm so sore and I feel so stupid, and I don't really want to warm up because I don't really understand warming up on a street course. Because I'm like, warm up and do what? Everything in this course is not for me to ride. So like, I'll warm up on this thing. No, anything I do on anything in there is full speed. That's it. There's no, I'll just warm up on that ledge. No, that's kill shot on that ledge. Like, whatever I'm going to do on anything in here is death.
Mm-hmm.
I slipped out because street dudes have waxy stuff on ledges and then it gets on the floor. So the ground is slick. So I go to turn and my board slips out and I hit the ground. I'm like, okay, cool. I've been here for approximately 1 minute. Off to a good start. And they've got this big bank and they're both standing on it. So I go up there and I'm like, well, there's only one way down. You know what I mean? It's down the big bank. And and I'm too scared to go off to the right because I think I'm going to slip out. And then there's like a bank and you ollie over a gap. It's like a step up is what they call it, I believe. And they're both doing tricks up the step up at will. just
Of course.
kick and not just stock. They're doing all kinds of stuff.
Sure.
That's the warm up for them.
Yeah, no, they're playing.
Yeah.
Yes,
they're
two
doing-
of the greatest street skaters who ever lived.
Yeah.
Still very much in their physical primes. Not so much Cobra Cole.
Cobra might be better days. You've seen better days, I reckon, but he's still unbelievably good.
Not in their athletic prime, in their physical prime. It's not a 70-year-old on a board.
Yeah.
Their body still works.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they're fit.
Right.
Street fit.
Right.
Like they go street skate for like 5 hours and then they walk the next day.
That's right.
So that's fit to me. So I'm like, man, I've done step ups in my time. Not great, but I can make it up stuff. I can still ollie. And I remember thinking maybe do an ollie on the flat ground first. And I was like,
You can't do that.
it's going to hurt. Like that's how old I am. Like ollieing on the flat ground, be like, oh, that hurt. And I don't want to risk it. I don't want to fall doing an ollie on the ground. I'm like, I'm just going to ollie over the gap.
Oh God.
So I just shoot down the thing and ollie over the gap, and the board I'm off balance. So I kick my board out and I land. The board lands on my front foot and I roll my ankle. First try. Then the next one, board gets tangled again and I slam. Not too bad, but skidding across the ground. I'm like, wow, really, this is harder than I thought. I was like, maybe. And then I rolled around a little bit and tried to warm my legs up because I was like, man, you're just, you're really stiff. And I don't skate a lot either. So then Chris is like, dude, you're slamming and you're not filming it. Like, you've got to film what you're doing right now because you're pushing it already. And I'm like, no, I completely agree. Can you film it? So then I slam one more time. And then the next one is a whip out where I do make it. But because I'm so surprised I made it, I whip out and hit my butt. And I guess I put my hand down. I didn't even really realize, but I sprained my wrist. And that just didn't kick in until like 7 o'clock this morning. It woke me up. But my knee is wrecked from tearing my dead man's MCL. I rolled my ankle on that side. I rolled my left ankle the first thing. And my stomach hurts from hitting my ass so hard. And this wrist is kind of jacked. But it's more of a full body. I'm just tapped out. Like I'm just super tired and worn out.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I got 7 hours sleep. It's not bad.
No.
But I'm not good to do stuff. And I'm like, you're ruining your real job and real life playing around with your friends,
Right.
And
You could. It's a tough look, but you could be the guy with the knee pads in the street park.
No.
You refuse.
absolutely,
Can't.
absolutely, will not even contemplate it. But anything can change because I had a conversation with my girlfriend yesterday, and she was like, not a lot of people, it's crazy to see people, that still skate because there's a lot of people that got into skating, they get older and they got jobs to do and they hang it up because they're too old. But you keep going and it's like not even your job. You just keep going because you're just like, you won't give up. Like you keep testing yourself. And she's like, you like hanging out with your horse, right? And I was like, I do. She's like, well, that's not dangerous. And it's like, like I read a book sometimes and I was like, I don't want to read. That's gay, And I find it difficult to do. But she's like, there's other things out there in life. And I'm like, I know, but it's gay. And I am me. I'm a maniac and I cannot be stopped. I will not be stopped. And I think this whole attitude of like, because people message me, oh, Jace, you're an inspiration. I'm like, I'm fucking inspiration. I'm fucking dying. I can barely walk. And it's just like,
I mean,
who are you doing it for? Because sometimes I think, if you thought ahead, it's like if you go to that place, you're not going to just stand there. You are going to try and jump something. You just have to. And then you are going to be sore. And I just think the kind of sore I am now, and because of my age, I feel a bit stupid. I'm like, why did you do that? Like Chris had fun. And, maybe 1,000 people on Instagram liked the video where I ollied up the gap, but it's really not, my son DM me was like, Dad, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know, dude.
I mean, I think your days for bulls and vert ramps aren't over. Maybe Aero Gap days are over. I think it's okay to not skate Euro gaps.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think of. I haven't made my mind up, because I retired from fighting, even though somebody was mentioning a bare knuckle fight, and I was like, well, I would do that, but then my girlfriend was like, you are not doing that, and I was like, well, that's good. I see where you're coming from, but if it's for a certain amount of money, like for 50 grand, I'll fight anybody, bare knuckle, anybody, because I can take it. But I don't want to, so I probably won't, and they're probably not going to pay me that, so I don't have to worry about that. But I don't think I've ever really thought about it until yesterday, this conversation, and then today waking up this wrecked, where I'm like, what if I went down a different path? Because all the things that I used to do, like, man, I was high every day, all day, and I jizzed on people all day, every day. And now I don't smoke any weed and I don't jizz on anyone. And it's not bad. It's better. Like, I'm having a better life because of it. And I'm like, I wonder if I don't ride moto anymore. I love moto. But if I ride moto, I go to hospital. I don't want to go to hospital anymore. So I don't ride moto anymore. And it's not that bad. Like, I do other things. So I think, and I just keep jumping into other things that are dangerous.
Is there a hobby that you haven't done that you would like to pick up that perhaps works with your current old man lifestyle better?
Right. See, that hurt.
Well, it's just.
I know. I know.
But it's not.
I'm going to die. Dude, my heart has been jumping for like 2 weeks. I don't know how much longer I'm going to live, dude.
I mean, you were still jizzing on everything not that long ago.
But wait. You can't
Thanks,
go. You
Mom.
can't go from I'm gonna retire from boxing and doing a kind of skating that I was never even good at in the first place to I'm an old man.
Yeah, no.
Like there's got to be some sort of in between.
That's what I mean.
I think you obviously knew that you were not setting your argument up for success by prefacing it by saying, what are old men? I found a list of things that people can get into,
but
that don't require so much.
There's a golf course across the street.
But realistically,
I'm saving golf.
Yeah, but
I know. I remember you said that.
Yeah.
Nah, dude.
My girlfriend's got her
go
dad's
there.
golf clubs in the garage.
You're better than that, Jason.
What does that
Am
mean?
I though?
Yeah. Fuck off.
You just called me an old man.
Yeah, but there's cool old man shit you can do.
You haven't named one thing.
I don't know. You could ride around on ATVs or some shit.
Oh, that is. I'd rather read a book. That's so
or
great.
like, I don't know, like
Okay, I'm
skiing.
Water skiing?
Sure. Yeah, water skiing.
What about those
Water
people that do
thing.
it in like formation, like the human pyramids?
Yeah, right.
Surfing.
Yeah, what about if I do it in formation with a bunch of dudes where we blow each other? I'm not doing it.
What about you get on the one leg and then you stick the other one out in front of you?
I love you, I love you, Michael, because you just know that it's gay.
You could.
Okay, no, seriously, like I'm not pro golf in the slightest. I'm anti, if anything. But why is it gay? Like, you can't just say it's gay because somebody told you it's gay and you agreed with it. Tell me what's wrong with golf.
I don't think it's gay. I just think golfing. Like, I have a bunch of homies that golf. It's cool.
Are they gay?
No, they're cool.
No. Some of them are cool.
Right. But when they're golfing, they're no longer. They take
the
a
thing
time out
I don't
from
like
pool.
about golfing is the first thing about it is if you're not hammered, everyone around you is hammered. Whatever homies you get to golf with you, the likelihood of them being sober, I feel like, is low.
Wait,
maybe
really?
that's just my age.
Wait,
yeah,
people don't play golf sober?
Like, some do, but I feel like most of the people are drinking.
I feel like most
I
of
could
the
be
people-
wrong on that, but at least my age, for sure, fools
I
are
think you're wrong.
drinking.
Yeah, I think
there's people that play golf sober.
I think 22-year-old golfers are a little bit different from 52-year-old golfers. The people I know who are big golfers are not drinkers.
Yeah.
My
tough,
three
though.
buddies are not necessarily any more representative than your three buddies.
Yeah.
But okay, that can't be the reason.
No, it was just a thing.
Yeah, okay. So that one, we've dismissed that one.
Yeah, we've dismissed that one. The next one is, well, first of all, I feel like golf is tough if you have a beat up body.
Why?
Because, like, your back and all that shit, like, I don't know.
See, I tend to agree with you in theory,
Like,
but all the
golfing-
retired athletes, that's all they do.
Golfing just hurts me more than most things. I'm also ass at golf. Like, I hit people behind me and shit somehow.
Right.
So I can't.
Right.
really be like
Yeah,
the
but you might. Are you cranking as hard as you can when you hit the ball?
Yeah, well, that's what I want to do.
See, that's the difference.
That's what you would want to do too, though.
Yeah, but now it might. See, that was different. I used to, when I played golf. I've played golf before, and I was drunk and high, and I was trying to smash. I was trying to Happy Gilmore everything, and now I was aware when I played golf that there's a technique, and because there were people that were nowhere near as strong as me that could hit the ball further, and I'm like, okay. Being strong is not how you get that ball to go somewhere. There's technique in it. And I think I noticed in my small amount of golf playing, the more I used technique and not muscle, the straighter the ball went. And it was very hard for me to want to commit to that because I really just wanted to beat the shit out of it because I'm a Neanderthal and that's what feels good.
Sure.
But if I want to be good at golf and like actually make the thing go around, I know that I would want to finesse it and use technique. And I think that when it comes to being sore after playing a sport, sure, maybe the first couple of times I go, I might wake up and be like, oh, I have a different muscle that I haven't used that is making me feel a little bit sore. But I don't think it would make me as sore as I am today from what I did yesterday.
Yeah, well,
I don't think golf has...
Street skating, like, I'm hesitant on skating street these days. I'm
Right.
25. Like,
Right.
that is one of the most brutal things you can
Yeah,
do.
dude, like Trump golfs every available second
Right,
he
and
gets.
he's a lad.
Right.
He is. He's
All right.
not
He
a
is.
fit guy.
He was never fit. Yeah.
Here's the gray hair stuff I want to do. First of all, I want to get good enough at jujitsu that I can be the old dude that's just like killing 25-year-olds.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick. I feel like you're probably nice enough at jujitsu to where you could pull up in a gym and mess some people up.
Yeah, but it's all the injuries in my knees and my ankles.
He's got detachable limbs.
Are like asking for it.
Okay. And then the other, surfing's
Otherwise,
great.
I'd still roll.
Surfing's great.
Surfing needs friends. I've gone and I'm by myself and I'm not good enough, so people snake me in California and then they yell at me and then I want to fight them and it takes away the whole thing that I wanted to go for. So unless I like all of a sudden was friends with somebody who's an actual surfer and we went all the time. Also, I don't want to get up in the morning because I'm doing late night comedy and you get up early and you drive and it's just, I don't have the passion and the drive to want to get good enough to be able to just catch a wave whenever I want. And it's, it's not, the love's not there because it's like, it's cold, or, I went to, Old Man's or whatever. And it's like, we got to walk on the rocks and my feet are sore and everybody's taking my wave. And then I'm waiting and, there's no wave. And I'm like, is that a shark? And it's like, man, come on. This is not good.
You didn't seem like you were having too much fun when you went to surf. You didn't.
And that was, you're talking about Kelly Slater's?
You did
where there's
not
a
look
man-made
like you were-
wave that's such. I like it. I didn't like it because I didn't get one wave.
No, Waco was tough.
Yeah, Waco. Yeah, because
You
that
were
was
not-
50 degrees.
Yeah, you were not happy at Waco.
Tony's brother was surfing. He's like, I surf in Alaska and it's colder here. And I was like, I don't want to be here.
Yeah, that's
That was, and I was still on heavy amounts of kratom.
so. What if you were okay tomorrow? You got to try a new activity that you.
Race car driving. I would love to do that, but that costs money. And I don't have it.
Okay, not race car. Something
That's
like
good.
feasible. Tomorrow.
That's what I'm saying, dude. There's
Golf?
nothing.
Okay, so I got a list. I got a list of things that don't require any physical, like you're not no risk of getting hurt or anything like that. Have you considered knitting?
No,
See what I mean? I should.
you should get back in the closet.
Dude, it's almost over, dude. It's almost over.
Hold on, that's just one. Okay,
What?
that's not for you. How about birding?
The point of me existing.
What does knitting have to do with you existing?
I would rather die than be
Okay.
dead.
How about birding? There's
Birding?
there's
I would-
tons of wild birds in this.
You mean
other-
watch them?
and identify them?
Oh
and
my god, dude!
What about burning?
Like people?
like,
Like just shit.
That sounds
like
pretty cool.
burning stuff. That's what I thought you said.
you mean arson?
Yeah, arson, dude. Arson would be a sick elderly.
That sounds pretty cool.
You don't
But
gotta-
get in trouble for that.
There's not too much like physical, damage
I'm
from
feeling
arson.
you. I just don't know. Is there like an arson gym?
We're gonna make an arson club.
Yeah. Is there an arson school where you
Yeah.
go? I mean, I could be a fireman, but that seems pretty physical.
That sounds like an awesome gig. A volunteer fireman?
Yeah,
Maybe I could
Come
do
on.
that.
Yeah, you could
people
do that.
do that.
Like you are equal to like a not particularly fit or athletic 35-year-old guy.
Oh, yeah, I'm
for
fitter
sure.
than him.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you could be a fireman, dude.
Yeah.
You get
You know, one of the guys I beat up at the gym the other day won a bare knuckle fight this last weekend.
Yeah,
And I beat the crap out of him.
you got all stuff.
See what I mean, dude?
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. You're not gonna sit there and knit. You're gonna be thinking about the bare knuckle. Oh,
See, this is this. I'm made for war,
You could join a book club.
and I'm 53, which means I'm supposed to be dead, dude.
Jason would
This
end
is-
up fighting someone at the book.
This
club.
is Viking stuff, dude. Like my blood is. I'm supposed to battle, and now there's no more battles.
Maybe
It's like in that movie, the TV series Viking. The older guy who's like, just let me go out there and die, so I get to go to Valhalla.
Yeah.
what did
knitting's-
other than that guy, what did Viking guys do when they retired from the battle? Maybe they did jigsaw puzzles.
I think they jizzed.
I can't do that.
Yeah, okay.
Board games.
Board games.
No.
Make your own greeting cards.
I think although those might
Could you
get
imagine that?
I think book club.
If you ever give me a card that you made, like it's just like Christmas, give it to anybody. I made a bunch of them. Like I'm gonna take that as your way of saying I'm too proud to say kill me out.
Yeah. No, make no. You understand? You read my mind. Yeah. Yeah. Violets of red.
I don't-
What is it? Roses are blue, and fucking
Kill me when I
fucking kill
sleep.
me.
Yeah, I think book club and board games.
Create a scrapbook. You've got many valuable memories.
Scrapbook.
So unfair. See what I mean? This is more reassuring that I should just go
Quilting?
into the dark.
Quilting is tough, dude.
I mean, riding a horse. That's what I should do. I should
These
be
are
a cowboy.
these are like I can't walk anymore activities.
Road trips are cool.
That's coming, dude. Have you seen me walk right now?
So no,
So you're gonna get into quilting?
No, but I could be a cowboy.
I feel like you could get into gaming, like video games,
no.
like competitive. Like
Oh my god.
I'm just trying here, dude.
I know,
the
but
alternatives
I think I'd
aren't
rather
that good,
knit. I don't have any respect for those people. I respect myself.
but it's competitive.
You know, that's the curse, dude. Is I'm fucking cool. And I can't do shit. You know?
I got it.
Huh?
I got it.
What?
yes,
What?
Brianna.
Jeff Rowley, he does like volunteer wild animal capturing, like
That's pretty
bears
sick.
and like wild cats,
Ooh.
things like that. He goes up north and just volunteers. To
That's
Yeah, but
what
he
I'm-
doesn't have a job.
he does what you do. He used to be a
Yeah,
had,
but
like, a company.
he still gets paid to be a skateboarder. I don't.
All right.
I
well,
gotta
could be a-
I've got to be at the comedy store. I got to be here 4 days a week.
But you could do. They for sure have animal rescue, and there's like a
Yeah, you can get
aardvark trapped
paid.
under a tree or something.
yeah, and you love
Like
it.
animal control's a thing
Yeah.
everywhere.
You could be like, I'm pretty sure you can kind of just go online and be like, I catch snakes and people will pay.
Yeah, are you sure of that?
I'm pretty sure that's
pretty
how it
sure of
works.
that.
If he put out like a thing like, hey, if
I
you have
catch
possums in
snakes.
your house, like hit me up.
Uh-huh.
That would be.
And then he's just like Venmo me, and then he'd go in and do that.
If
I
I
think.
just lie and say that I am a great like snake guy,
All you need
I
is the
could die.
khaki shorts.
I would be
yeah,
dead.
you don't
pretty
go
soon.
to like possum catching school. I'm pretty sure.
Suicide by animal control.
Yeah,
Yeah, because it's not really suicide. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I didn't try to die, but
So I think
did.
he's around. Oh wait, where'd he go?
like I'm pretty sure if you're just good at catching shit, like you're good.
Yeah, or bad, depending on what your ultimate goal is.
I had
Very-
one of my dad's friends used to catch snakes in the bush, and he would get a stick that had two branches, and he would snap it off so there was like a fork of sorts, and he would go over the snake and hit it in the
Yeah.
back of the head, and it would hold its head down, and then he'd grab the tail and pick it up, and that was. He did that every now and then. He was gonna die. Like
Well,
he
that's
was
'cause
doing it.
you
He was
guys
like, "You
have-
do it." I was like, "Nah."
We don't have those snakes out here. I'm pretty sure Australia has like.
Yeah, we have the most poisonous.
Yeah, like what? You're gonna be catching like some bitch ass snake here. It's fine.
There's poisonous snakes here.
Yeah, but like,
No, we're in rattler country.
but they make sounds.
They do rattle.
You know, they
Yeah.
tell you, "Hey, I'm right here." But I mean, I did have a possum living in my couch at one point in time.
Hey, is the live feed on?
Yep.
Yeah.
You had a possum living in your couch. Was this
Yeah.
an indoor couch?
Yes. It's not sick. You know, like the lining
Yeah.
underneath the couch.
Yeah,
he
it
had
can tear.
torn through that shit
Yeah.
and made like a possum hammock.
Oof.
And,
yeah, there's totally empty space in there. I know exactly
it's
what you're
fucked
talking
up.
about.
It was fucked. That's like one of those things. Now, if I sit on a couch and I like think I feel something move, I just think there's like a possum under me.
That's valid.
Terrifying,
You
but
hear this guy? How because possums, I have never witnessed a possum going into a house that is inhabited.
Dude, we had a possum infestation when I was younger.
Oh, that's right. But still, you said in the garage. I didn't know it.
Yeah,
lived-
in the garage, in the house, behind. My mom woke up one night and one was drinking water out of the glass next to her head and shit. Like,
Holy.
gnarly. And we called this motherfucker, right?
Right.
And we're just like, hey.
'Cause
you
they're
know.
like large Nosferatu rats.
Yeah, no, this thing was gnarly. He was not like, I'm just staying here. He was like, this is my couch now.
Right.
And so we found this dude and we hit him up. This dude was one of those guys, I think, that just like liked
Death.
catching shit.
Wanted to die.
He just stuck his hand up in there and grabbed the thing and stuck it in a sack and left. And I was like,
Did he have a glove on?
no.
Yeah, that's raw dogging's crazy.
He raw dogged the possum.
Molly is saying I should play Call of Duty and people could watch it on Patreon, but
Yeah, you can talk shit to people. You
That
can
is
be
true.
like,
I just don't know if I
Yeah,
want to.
people make a lot of money on Twitch.
Yeah, but I won't.
Someone in the chat
you
said,
can. I would pay to watch you play video games and rage out.
You don't have any money either. Liar.
"What about painting?"
Painting what?
I don't know. You remember you said you wanted to paint back in the day.
I don't
One
wanna
time
deal with-
I broke up with my
painting.
girlfriend. It's one of the times because I handle breakups really well. And I started painting. I made a painting for my mom. It was terrible. Like, I'm a bad painter. I'm bad. Maybe if I worked on it. I was thinking about maybe doing country music. I've been listening to a lot of country music lately.
I painted a portrait of Tony once.
You got it?
Yeah, I'll find it.
Dude, that's sick.
That's
awesome.
it's a great portrait.
Well, the great thing about country is anybody can make it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you're kind of being funny, but you're also very
It's
serious.
true, yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, why don't you start a band with Tully?
Because we'd have to be around each other.
Yeah, we tried that.
Yeah,
We did.
I don't like.
I'm surprised we like each other at all.
There's some about like. This is gonna sound.
I can make custom knives. I don't know how to make knives,
Oh, dude, you know what?
but
Ooh.
banging metal in a
Yeah.
fire,
I
that is something I can do.
Okay, okay.
Right?
No,
dude. That's pretty sick.
Dude, it's crazy that you say that. I think I told you this. I took my kid there's a forge here in the valley. I took my
Yeah.
kid to an open house there. He made like a tiny little sword.
That's right. You told me that.
That's not that far from here. And yeah, people take classes and shit. You can absolutely do that.
But if you take a class, then you still need your own forge. Is that what it's called?
No, I think they just have like spots there. I don't know exactly how it works, but I think you like pay and you can reserve hours.
All right.
Yeah, nobody has a forge at their house. And only one or two people, like there's one or two people who work out of that place that like make props for movies. Everybody else is just doing it for fun. Yeah, you can absolutely go forge metal in like red hot metal.
But wait a minute. Molly's saying she'll pay me $1,000 out of her own pocket if I start playing Call of Duty on PlayStation with your fans.
Dude, I think it would be hilarious for you to rage out on people playing Call of Duty.
I do need to rage out. Why is
What is
somebody...
that?
Miles drinks lean button. What?
I told the story of one time I drank lean. I'm trying to find. I
Picture?
will
Yeah.
find this painting. Just give me a second.
Yeah. So...
Yeah, I'll send you to the forge. That's easy. Give that a shot.
Dude, the forge is right up.
But then when you
his
make...
alley.
Yeah, but then when you make the sword, you don't go to battle. You just... What do? Stick it on the wall.
You
It's
sell
gay.
You have like 15 around the house. You're clearly a fan of the decoration.
Yeah, I've dropped off. It was more my ex who was into...
So then just get a job as like a gun for hire.
What do you mean, kill people?
Yeah.
Go join like Blackwater or something.
I'll get... It's too late to join the military.
Yeah, but there's people in like Africa who will just hire somebody who's like, no, I'll kill people.
Yeah, but I'll be late for the show.
I think you would have to take like projects
Right.
and disappear and go in like one.
It's kind of like a vacation.
We could zoom
For you?
in.
Yes.
I need a vacation.
Yeah.
Then kill somebody on vacation. That's pretty badass.
Maybe a bunch of people.
That'd be cool.
You could clear
I
out
mean,
a
these
whole
are
village.
bad people,
No, I
right?
mean, every single one of them has it coming.
Right.
That's the great thing about this job.
You could kill poachers.
Oh yeah.
That sounds fun. People that are trying to shoot rhinos.
Yeah,
I'm
you
sure
could be
Donald
like,
Schultz could just be like, slip you a piece of paper that's just like, here's our address. You didn't get this from me.
If you kill somebody that's killing a rhino, can I go to jail for that?
Well, I feel like if they're killing a rhino, especially in Africa, and you catch them, there's a good chance they shoot at you,
Well, there's that,
makes it
obviously.
fair.
and then you get to shoot them.
Right.
But yeah, if you just go, if Donald Schultz, or wildlife conservationist Donald Schultz over there and presumably still in South Africa, goes, look, you didn't hear this from me, but these guys that live at this address, they're all bad dudes. They're poachers. Yes, if you go, it's vigilante justice.
Yeah.
If you go and kill them and you get caught, then yeah, you could absolutely go to a South African prison, which I don't recommend. Also,
That sounds stressful.
it's super stressful. You'd want to know, and Schultz could probably tell you this as well, are the local cops like, look, man, I honestly, between you and me, I'm glad you killed those sons of bitches, but the law's the law? Or would they be like, we're not going to fucking go looking for somebody who killed poachers?
Right.
That's valuable.
But that's, again, we're doing this intensity thing, and there's a part of like what I'm trying to let go of,
Oh, I see.
you know? Like
Right.
I got to stop trying to find,
Yeah.
like, what is a happy medium?
Okay, so now we're back to, and this is where
We're back to knitting.
where all roads in your life have always been funneling, like an A-team with more murder, when people are accused of crimes against children, and then somehow they walk.
Yeah.
You find out who they are, and you just walk up behind some guy who's like, getting a weed whacker out of his shed one day and put a bullet in his head.
Man, I don't even think I should admit that, but hey, everybody, do you like laughing and funniness? Did I say funniness correctly? The West Coast Cowboy Tour. It's me, and some people say it's easy on the cowboy thing. I got a horse. It stood on my foot. I ride it bareback, and this is my cat, and it's a cowboy too. So it's West Coast Cowboy Tour. I'm on the road. If you want to see where I'm going to be, go to thejasonellis.com to see tour dates and where I'm going to be, because I might be in your town, because I'm going everywhere. I'm very flexible. Check it out, everybody. Get tickets. Come see me. Don't go on my social media and go, oh, I didn't know you were there. thejasonellis.com. Do it. Go now. I'll see you soon. Oh, mate, Jason Ellis here, reminding you that I have a clothing line again. I'm back. I'm shipping it out myself, out of my garage. Signed skateboards. I will sign them personally and mail them out personally. Then I have custom hats, sway hats. They're made from recyclable stuff. They're washable. They're super durable. They last forever. They're 2 different sizes, and they're way more flexible. I am pretty anal when it comes to hats, and these are the best baseball caps I've ever had. Black and white, two different shapes. So check those out. And of course, I have t-shirts, Wolf Knife t-shirts, and Jason Ellis books, all available at thejasonellis.com. So get them while you can. Hey, everybody, you like that interview with Miles? I did. There's more of that at my Patreon, where I do 2 live Patrons a week, and then I also record the podcast that you can watch live while it happens before it's edited. So there's 3 Jason L shows, and then I do Awesome World, where I do a solo show with my executive producer, Miles. These are all available if you go to patreon.com/EllisMade. Tons of content, very, very funny, very amusing. Please try to check it out. I would appreciate it. Thank you. I would love to do that.
I know, see? Or you could quilt. You got options.
Right.
Right.
I'd definitely rather kill someone.
I know you would.
Quilting is not sick.
It's not going to happen. Like I said, just kill me.
What's like the least bad way of like making things that people can wear? Like tanning leather? Is that kind of okay?
That's pretty like.
It's kind of manly.
Yeah, it's kind
Make
of
saddlebags for Harley Davidsons.
Yeah.
Sorry, Indians, because Harley Davidson moved their factory to Thailand.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Wisconsin
we're
must
boycotting
be
Harley Davidson. You
devastated.
didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, we're against Harley Davidson. They're not American anymore.
I liked Indian better anyway.
I heard the owner is German, and he advocates cross dresses reading for kids.
Oh my goodness. What a son of a bitch.
Frogs are gay.
Wow.
The frogs are gay.
Call of Duty doesn't sound so bad now. Just because somebody's going to give me $1,000, that's worth it.
I promise you'd have fun.
I don't think
If you get past the like I'm kind of being a nerdy part.
I'm very bad at it.
Yeah, but you get okay.
Like really bad. Every time I've ever tried to play, I just die.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I hate this.
I would need Like if somebody,
I'm emailing you this, Brianna.
even if somebody like said to me, hey, I'm going to give you like, hey, guaranteed, if you get on Twitch, you're going to make like 6 figures playing Call of Duty. I would be like, okay, give me like 4 ramp up games.
What's that?
Like I'm gonna go back to playing Super Mario on the original Nintendo to build up my thumb strength.
Yeah.
And then give me
Holy shit, dude.
wow. Wait.
That looks more like
I got it.
It looks like Ernie
Yes.
out of Bert and Ernie.
That's what I thought. It actually looks like if Ernie
Dude, how is that Tony Hawk?
If Ernie broke up with
This was like a year
and his
ago.
new boyfriend on Sesame Street was Tito Ortiz.
It's kind of
Right.
goth.
Or Tony Hawk had sex with Bert, and that's the child,
Toner.
Bernie.
Why does Tony have a toupee and why is it on sideways? Why is Tony's
He's
body
walking out of the clouds.
Why is Tony's body a dildo?
Why is Tony's face so tan and his neck so white?
Yeah, the fucked up thing too is that painting's in a window now, and when the sun comes through, he's just red.
Right.
So it looks terrifying.
I don't know. Either way,
One of my
I would
best
never have
works.
guessed that was the great Tony Hawk. I would say that is the great.
Chaz Palminteri?
Yeah, it's just not him at all. At all.
I mean,
no, it's
Looks
him.
like Caitlyn Jenner.
I think you paint like I do.
okay. It was a beautiful sentiment.
Yeah. It's very
But
adorable.
when you were done,
It's the thought that counts.
Yep.
Clearly.
You gotta say
mostly.
You gotta say-
This is the
Mostly.
exception. This is the exception that kind of proves that rule.
You either give this to someone and they go, "Oh, thank you, like sick, this is funny," or you give it to someone they're like, "Fuck you for."
Nah, not if you're like a Todd like you. That's still adorable.
I just want to know, with all due respect, Miles,
Yeah.
it's a beautiful sentiment.
Thank you.
And how long did you work on this?
You know I worked on it too long.
How long did you work on it?
Let's just say
was
I
it
had
more,
to.
was
I
it more
had
than
to-
one session?
I had to restart. Let's put it that way.
Of course you did. Was it more than one session?
Wait, there was a worse one than that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. Like it just didn't have a head or something?
It was like accidentally fully a dick.
Oh. Yeah, you got to
The other one was more dick-like.
Yeah. Yes.
Kind of like,
Okay.
maybe you should draw dildos. Paint dildos.
So you invested some time
Yeah.
into this, is the
Yeah.
point.
And some emotion, but
Yes.
it's okay.
I know. It was made with a lot of love, not a ton else. Was there any point between when you finished it? Because we've all set off with a project where it's going to be amazing, and then we get like, oh shit, that's maybe not what I intended to do. Was there any point between when you finished it and you handed it off that you thought maybe I should just pretend this never happened?
Well, no. Well, one of the
You're all hot, boss.
well, one of the one of the problems when I'm painting is I don't like step back. I just assume I'm killing it.
Yeah.
When you're painting, so you habitually paint it.
I've tried like a few times.
All right.
How many
You
is
know.
a few?
Like 5.
Right, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's how
And
many paintings I've done.
I always stand back and I'm like, oh, this is.
My chick
This is
paints.
epic.
She's got canvas and paints in the other room. There's an art room in this house.
Mm-hmm.
Is she
I didn't
better
know.
than me?
I thought that I thought they were the canvases that were going to go up in the house, and then I was like, "When's this stuff going to move?" She's like, "This is the art room," and I was like, "Oh,
You just found out you have an art room in your house.
yeah." I thought she was
When?
like 2 weeks ago,
How long you been here?
like 2 months.
Maybe I'll get.
What did
in
you
there.
think that room was? You were just like storing shit that
I
was
thought
gonna.
she was storing shit.
Oh.
She was going to start putting it on the wall or something.
It's the
Gotcha.
art room.
Yeah,
You have an art room.
yeah. Shut up, Brianna. It's not that fucking funny, all right? It's my goddamn life.
What are you?
Son of a
You didn't
bitch,
know
man.
either.
Me?
Nobody did. I mean, one person did.
Was
If
it
you-
like a? Was it like
Jason has an art room.
Jason's house has an art room.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, you should get into painting,
because
I mean, you
I
haven't-
have an art room.
right?
Yeah.
Unless you want to fill up half of it with just like forging
It's
metal
also
gear.
it's also a music room.
Oh my god.
It has guitar, amp, and piano, and then the other side of the wall is.
So you go in
Shut
there
up.
and
No,
bam,
I
bam,
swear to
bam.
No, I have an idea.
I'm leaving.
How about this?
How about that?
That's so pissed.
You want to make money,
Yeah.
and something that'll make you kind of feel good about yourself is you volunteer to nude model for people to paint.
Yeah.
You're always
Mm.
the nude model. People can only come and work in your studio.
Yes.
Wait, what?
So you just go, you leave, like you
So
wake
you put
up
it on
in the
Craigslist, you can paint
Yeah.
me nude. And they come over in your art room, you like fix them a cup of tea, and then you disrobe and go like that.
I do.
You do, and they pay you to use your room and you as a model. And you just keep on, every day you bring in a different amateur painter, and they're always some combination of actual painter and
Oh, dude.
criminal pervert.
Yeah, you can just wake up in the morning.
It's pretty close to coming again.
Oh, my wrist hurts. Then walk in there, pose, get painted, get paid.
Hold
and
on
then
while
they
I
just
reapply my
mess up.
CBD.
Hold on, I need some CBD for my wrist.
Dr. Jones?
I don't like that.
All right. Do people know about this guy? People who don't have the Patreon, do they know about this guy's amazing accent skill? Have they met Crocodile Miles?
I don't think they have.
Yeah, we've never seen it in action. We just hear it.
What? Straight from the outback.
Right. Yeah. That's how you do it, huh?
How much, like, how can we get some producer to invest in a hidden camera show where we just take this guy from town to town, dressed like Crocodile Dundee, and
I
he
was-
just walks into bars and strikes up conversations?
I was
with
thinking
people.
about wearing like a outfit today, but
You could just
it's
do it
harder.
over and over and over, striking up conversations with people in Australia and sticking to your.
And they're just like, "There's no way."
You
You're
see
Australian.
Crocodile Dundee's son is gone insane.
No,
Yeah. He's crazy.
What do you do?
Paul Hogan's kid.
Yeah. He's
Mm-mm.
crazy and he like talks about conspiracies and
Nice.
he's Crocodile Dundee's super worried about him. Can't contain him. He walks around saying stupid shit. I think he's an artist as well.
He's going silly burgers.
Yeah, he does art. So that's
Yeah, the last refuge of the damned.
the end of that. See, that's how it ends. You do art and then you just lose yourself.
Yeah, that one guy cut his ear off, right? He's worried sick over his. Oh no, what does Olivia Newton-John think? Oh, that's Paul Hogan.
Wow.
85 years old, deeply concerned. His youngest child's erratic online actions, looking disheveled as he loitered in alleys near his father's Venice Beach home.
That's never a good thing. Oh yeah,
Oh, wow.
pretty sure.
So
I
that's
saw
where
that
Dingo
dude.
is, huh?
Oh no, dude, this is Dingo. What if this is how we found out Dingo's that guy's son?
It would all add up,
26.
right?
Perfectly. Absolutely.
Jeez.
Sounds like
Lurking in alleys in Venice Beach is never a good
Wait.
sign.
Showing off injuries while topless in a car with pals.
Well, if you're topless and you're a dude, does that really
I know. I've literally
do
never
you even
heard.
call it that?
Yeah.
Only if you
Isn't it
try to go to.
shirtless?
Only if you try to go to Sizzler.
Maybe he has a hot set of tits.
Maybe. I feel like they're burying the lead if that's the case.
All right, yeah.
Crocodile Dundee worried sick about his son's erratic behavior, but concedes sick tits.
I mean, that would be tough to be Paul Hogan's son and to have a sick set
And
of
have
tits.
an amazing rack.
That'd be tough, man. Because you're like, what do I do? OnlyFans or, you know what I mean? Mick
Right.
Dundee too. Wait, they did that.
In 3.
What if you steal priceless paintings? Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, that might involve jail time.
Yeah, I don't want to go to jail.
No, that's definitely not a great
Yeah.
older person activity.
Art
It'll be
thievery,
sure.
like high-end art thievery is cool, and it does, like, most of the super cool criminal stuff that happens in movies, it's like, yeah, try that in real life. Actually, there's
People get away with
there's
it.
a
yeah.
decent number of like
Yeah.
masterpieces where people really did come in through the ceiling and give sleeping pills to the dogs, and the painting was never found again. And it was a $20 million heist. That haven't been said. With all due respect, I don't think you're the man for that job.
Yeah, I think like start off with Call of Duty, and if things don't go too well, then you can go to
Yeah.
art heist.
Yeah, nude model.
Yeah, you got a few options before that
Yeah.
for sure.
What if we did like a Christmas Twitch or Call of Duty thing with all the Patreon people, and then
I'd play some COD with you. We could be on a team.
Play some what?
Some COD.
COD?
Don't ever use that acronym again.
Call of Duty.
Dude.
You're gonna have to know.
Can we get some Oatley while we're watching it?
Yeah, for sure. Dude. I don't want to know what that would do to you, but for sure, I think the mixture of Call of Duty and Oatley would
I cheat.
send.
I can take it now. I cheat a lot.
I don't know, dude. It's kind of another animal.
I had pancakes today because I was so sore.
You're so bad.
I thought they would cheer me up.
That's what I mean. If you had,
I'm contemplating, like, you know,
Eating food?
giving it up.
Yeah.
Giving up being a thrill seeker, you know? I'm like, give it up. I'm just giving up everything, you know? It's like, you know, and you know, I'm old, I'm going to die. I'm like, man, it's, and then somebody sent me a photo on Instagram yesterday of jumping off a handrail over a roll-in into a vert ramp. And I immediately was like, oh, I remember that contest. I don't know. I think it was like Venice. No, like it was in Florida or something. But I had one of those boots on because I fractured my leg, and the doctor gave me a boot instead of a cast. And I showed up with crutches and a boot, and I took the boot off and sports taped my ankle and went in the contest. And I didn't feel like I was going to make a ride, so I jumped off the railing. And did you see the photo? I posted it on my Instagram.
no.
Dude, it's like the photo, maybe it's not as gnarly.
That's what I mean. All right, you do the thing that other people do where you're like, oh my God.
Right?
Yeah. It looks like a rocket air.
It's so diesel.
No,
though. Like, I was
it's
like,
super
dude.
diesel. I feel like,
I'll send it to you, Brianna.
I mean, it's one of those things though where there's an in between, like Tully said. It's not just like it's not just cannonball off
Dude,
the
we've been
top
talking
rope.
about half an hour.
but-
You don't have one.
But what? Right,
Yeah.
like riding
It's not easy.
riding a hog would be
Yeah.
right, which probably doesn't interest you
No.
all that much.
I mean, I don't really. I like choppers,
Yeah.
but I don't like Harleys.
You could get in.
Well, it doesn't necessarily need to be a Harley, but you know, like not moto, but riding motorcycles, like being one of those guys going up the PCH. And,
No.
yeah,
See, I don't want to go with the PCH.
I know. I mean, me neither.
I think it's like,
It's
I mean,
more like
part-time
you go on
fire-
a ride with your friends. So that's when you got friends.
Right.
You got moto friends, and they all go on a trip, and maybe you have a tent,
Mhm.
and then you camp.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
There's-
Look at that, Michael.
Wow, look at that.
yeah.
And that, seriously, it kind of made me sad today. Like I saw it, and I was like, I don't remember what happened that weekend, you know, because I definitely got a bunch of coke and all the rest of it. But
Right.
That is fucked up, Jason.
that
right
me
there.
is gone. You know what I mean? Like he'll never come back.
Yeah,
I
it's
used to
because you're
tra-
off of an 8-ball in that photo, jumping off.
I used to travel the world doing this.
Right.
You know, and it's like it's gone. It's gone forever.
I mean,
And it's such a
that was never there for a lot of people.
But
okay,
that's the thing.
That's a cool way to look at it.
In
but
a
it's
certain
also
way,
like,
it's better to
but
have.
I'm me now. It's
Right.
over, and I'm living in these overshoes.
You got to adjust.
You know, I'll eat
for
up
sure.
a fucking step up yesterday, and I can barely walk.
Yeah. Okay. No.
It's not the same.
Real talk, because I do think there's something to be said for the motorcycle trip with the friends. And you'd be better off, frankly, if you could get into the right sober group.
Yeah.
Like I know a guy who's like I don't know, a friend of a friend. He's like a super high level sober companion. Like you name the rock star, and at some point in time, he like lived with that guy and toured with that guy for 6 months.
Yeah.
And they'll still have like informal meetings. Well, oh, I'm in New York. Well, I don't want to name names, but that guy's in town, and then you could just drop by this guy's house and he's playing poker with like, you know, rock and roll Hall of Famers. Like those guys go on motorcycle trips because that's the thing that rock and roll guys do when they're 55 years old and they had to get sober.
Right.
If you could figure out how to get in a group like that, that would probably suit you. But more practically, no, I've got it for you. You want to be more cowboy, more country, more nature.
Yeah.
So like, what's the other cowboy shit? You like go a little bit further in from Ohio, where you've already got like a home base and some roots, and now you're butchering animals. I don't know what outdoorsy guys do, but you just do more like bush shit
I mean,
up by Ohio.
coaching boxing and fighting is pretty dope.
Nobody will hire me.
Yeah, but that just takes
I do
time.
like training people, but right now I train at X-Pawn Star for free.
You should go to boxing gyms and tell everybody, we want to watch me beat up your boxing instructor.
Yeah.
And then you'll realize you should hire me instead.
Oh yeah, that won't cause any conflict in my life. Not to mention when I meet the wrong boxing trainer and he beats the living shit out of me.
Solid.
I'm pretty good, but I'm not that good.
Solid.
Oh, well.
Solid.
But that
plan.
does sound glorious.
Yeah.
Yeah. For until it goes awry, it sounds really cool.
I don't know
But I
if
think
we're...
maybe
Go ahead.
the cowboy.
Yeah.
Because the other, like, I can't buy a bike. Like, they cost money.
No, I know.
I do have a horse that I got for free, and all I have to do is feed him, and that's cheap. So I don't know if he'd want to go on a long ride. He's pretty old. And
But you can go off in... I don't know what you outdoorsy people do. You can go off in a tent for the weekend by the river
Yeah.
and catch a fish and clean it and sprinkle salt and pretend that that's
it's not
better
a bad,
than eating
it's
actual
not a bad
food.
idea.
Yeah.
My chick's got a truck.
Yeah,
there
you
go.
like
Not that bad.
camping. You could be like an extreme camper. You know,
I used to camp when I was a kid.
But you could start bringing less stuff. You know, all of a sudden you got to hunt for food.
Like
if you wanna
survive
eat.
out there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show
Could
up
be a
with like
survivor.
with like a razor blade.
Yeah, you could just show. I got a razor blade.
Wait, what do you kill with a razor blade?
That's
in the
for you to
bush?
figure out.
Right.
Because you're going to get hungry pretty soon.
Yeah.
1 week in the bush, 1 razor blade.
Just diving in head first into a pond looking to slash a fish in half.
You could definitely vlog it too.
Right.
You could do video blogs and share that stuff, and that'd be a whole TikTok.
Watch
Instagram
out, fishes! I
personality
cut you.
Yeah. Yeah.
thing.
Maybe
you
Call of
want to
Duty-
psych them out.
Call of Duty in the weekdays and then on the weekends
Survival.
vlog my survival.
Yeah.
Outdoor Boys. You ever heard of that dude?
Nah, but he sounds cool.
He is sick, dude. He's up in Canada, like super deep in like the tundra,
Yeah.
and he just goes out and camps with his like kid. But
yeah.
he'll like get into gnarly shit, like bears trying to attack him, like wolves trying to attack this guy right here. Look at this dude. He's a gangster.
Oh, that's cool. I would
Yeah.
definitely like to like.
He just goes out there. He'll be out in the sticks for like a week, and he makes a bunch. Like, how many subscribers does this dude
Yeah,
have?
but that's like saying I should get into comedy because.
Dude has 11 million subscribers.
Yeah, but he's him.
Right.
Yeah, but he likes it.
Right. Okay. Well, maybe we don't need to make millions of dollars
Yeah,
off
yeah,
this just
yeah,
yet.
bring
I
in the
think
money.
You could like it.
we've got something to build on.
I'm just
do it.
there's something there though.
Yeah. And hey,
camping doesn't sound like a crazy thing to do.
there you go.
Also,
And in hunting, you're allowed in America. You can shoot stuff, right? I don't need a license.
Oh my
some
God.
places, yeah, for sure.
Like I got to Google where I can go.
Yeah.
That's the other thing.
I mean, you'll have
America's
to
got-
leave the valley.
You
but,
guys
yeah.
have, yeah. But you guys have like, they're all. What is it when you have the wilderness? That's like there's
Oh.
ranges and stuff.
Yeah,
Mhm.
something
Like in
like-
Australia, you go in the
yeah.
bush, you fucking shoot anything you want. There's nobody around. It's okay.
Yeah.
Here,
Right.
there might be like a bunch of dickheads hiking or some shit.
Well, you do a little bit of homework. I'm sure it's not that hard
Yeah,
to
you
find.
go to
right, so I need to be
Montana or
out there. I
something.
don't want any dickheads.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
California is huge. I'm sure there's within
Fucking
California.
hikers, man. That's,
Yeah,
you
there's
know what I,
gotta
you know
be
what I hate?
spots.
Hikers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Don't
like
get me
my
started.
chick is like, look at this swimming place. It's only 2.5 miles hike, and I'm like, and there's barely anyone there, and I'm like, but there is people there.
Uh-huh.
And
The
then-
reason-
because they hiked in too, and they got their fucking water pack on their back, freaking dickheads.
The reason I hate
Cross-training
hiking,
pants. I hate that shit.
I hate hiking too because, like, the reason you would hike versus just running a track or something is so you can look around. But I'm too scared of rolling my ankles.
yeah.
So all of a sudden, it's 2.5 hours of me just staring at dirt.
Yeah.
I didn't even get to see shit.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
on you. That's not a common
It's a
problem.
multitasking problem.
Speaking of multitasking, can Miles speak at the same time? He's
Listening to myself.
yeah. We've got this app that we have used to be a fixture on the show many moons ago, the Speech Jammer, and we realized that Miles is pretty much the perfect guy to give this a go.
It wouldn't surprise me if he just talks flawlessly with it on.
It could be like the two negatives that make a
Yeah.
positive, his brain and the Speech Jammer.
Yeah.
So let's give it a shot. I pulled it up. We can. It is adjustable. I put it where I think it'll work. So all you do, Miles, is you plug that in, and then you were not kidding. You were not exaggerating that those earbuds do appear to be covered with feces.
What do you need to do? How do you play Call of Duty? Sorry, but do I need to buy like an Xbox or something?
Yeah, but
You probably
Tiger
need
has
a
one.
gaming console.
you can get one for cheap, for sure.
Is it an Xbox or is it a
Yeah, either one or PlayStation. Whatever.
I got one of those the goggle things. What is that?
Google
The goggle-
Glass.
You have virtual reality, like it's VR. You have a VR headset.
Yeah. Google is it Google Glass?
Could I play COD with my virtual headset?
I think so.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
there's
I mean,
games.
I almost killed myself. Just
Yeah.
At CodGod69.
Dude, if
could
I get
fight
sponsored
people.
by Alt Layer, I'd be kicking ass so hard.
You can literally go into virtual bars and get in a virtual bar fight.
Molly said it's PlayStation.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Can you hit the button to make it?
Yeah. Okay. Wait.
Yes, Miles.
Oh God.
What's the matter?
I'm starting to understand why this is difficult.
Why is it difficult?
Because it's repeating everything to me.
I knew it. He's gonna sound fine.
Yeah.
Is this like when you're on the phone and you can hear yourself
Yeah.
talking?
It is.
Okay.
All right. So
Hey.
what do you want me to talk about?
Miles, can you recite the Pledge of Allegiance? I mean, just generally, can you?
Mugbug.
You all right?
Yeah, this is what it's. Oh. A happy hippo hopped in hiccup.
Whoa!
See, I knew it was gonna help him.
I'm nice with it.
Is it still working?
A big black bug bit a big black bear. That
Wait,
could
is
be
it
gone.
work? Wait, does it need to be turned up?
We can adjust the.
He's blocking it.
Miles, don't use the force. Oh, here I can. Here, let's try this. Okay. I'm gonna try sending you some very suave and effective pickup lines.
Yeah.
You want me to say him in an Australian accent?
Yes.
Can't even-
Now it's working.
Oh no, this is.
Yeah.
Are you a magnet? Because you're doing a great job at attracting me.
Oh no.
See, he's beating it.
Yeah.
Do you know how to stop, drop, and roll? Because baby, you're on fire.
He's good at it.
Oh, God damn it.
I knew it.
All right. Just move on to
I'm winning at a game on the show.
typical statements that Australians use in everyday life.
He's got kangaroos loose in the top paddock.
Yeah, we say that a lot.
That's in.
If I had a dime for every time my mum told me that.
I am full as goog.
What?
Full as a goog. You know when you guys say that?
I'm as full as goog.
Nobody says that.
He's eating a lot.
What's a goog?
A goog? I don't know. That's what's a Maui bull?
Yeah, I've heard that, and I don't know what it is either. Stop running it through your head. Just say it.
I am at four as a Mallee bull.
God damn it!
He can say it.
You
all.
can do it. All right, you win. You win this round, Miles Goodman.
Oh, champ.
I am mad as a cut snake.
As a what?
Oh my god.
As a what?
I am mad as a cut snake.
What?
Mad as a cut snake?
Yeah.
Oh.
I am mad as a cut snake.
Are you saying snake?
Snork.
Yeah, snake.
Ah, there it is.
Snake.
Snoik.
that's what we say.
Snake.
Yeah, always say that.
Is that like when you cut a snake and they're mad?
I mean, I don't blame them. you
I
know?
think so. Yeah, that pisses them off.
I've never heard that though.
Mad as a cut snake.
Yeah.
A goog is an informal term for an egg in Australian.
Also known as a googie.
Yeah, googie egg.
There you go.
Googie egg.
Yeah,
I am full as a googie egg.
that works.
And finally, where is this? This might actually be over in New Zealand, or I don't know, maybe it's in Florida. It doesn't really matter. This couple got into a dispute with a
Can I
car
take these
dealer.
off?
Yeah,
these
go
are
for it.
driving me crazy.
I bet. So this couple, they bought a car, and I think it was effectively a lemon, And so they wanted to bring the car back, and the car dealer was sort of like, well, I'm not going to give you the money back. And they worked it out to where, like, I don't know, insurance company, effectively the dealer was paid back for the car, and he just needed to pass that money on to them. And for reasons that are unclear, he was like, I will be damned if I give you your money back.
I'm gonna shit in your car.
Yeah. And he not only refused to give them the refund to which they were entitled, he literally took shits in the car and sent them photos. Yeah.
Wait, there's a photo of the man that pooed in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, he takes, because I was like, how many shits is that? But now I see a photo of the guy. I'm like, no, that's one.
Yeah, for him, that might be one session.
Yeah.
That guy can drop some log.
He shits like a horse.
Yeah.
That's not.
He stood up on the seat too. Yeah, you see how he did.
He didn't miss an inch.
Nah, he put his back on the headrest and shit down the. Yeah.
Oh
What
my
is
God.
that?
That's so blurred.
What, he go to their house and do an upper decker too?
Yeah, that's a toilet.
Why is there? Okay, so he put toilet paper on the toilet seat, and then stood on top of the toilet and shat onto the toilet.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Yeah,
What's
no, that's
that
what he
photo?
did. I think he was just.
It just sounds like a logistical nightmare.
I think he just wanted to really hammer the point of fuck you. So one is a picture of his shit in the car,
and then he sent that photo
and
to
the
go.
other one is just shit.
He sent a picture of shit.
Yeah, that's what that is, just shit.
Well, he wanted
on a
them to
toilet.
know, like, that
This
the
is-
poops were identical.
This is what I think of you.
You know, like, he
Here's
was
my
like,
poop. Here's
yeah,
your car.
yeah.
See that?
Who shat in your car? It was me. You can tell by the poop
I
picture.
feel like they cut down a part of the story. You know, because this
I
guy
know.
to be that angry
Mm-hmm.
when you just want to get your car back. I mean, you had a lemon, right, Michael? Did they shit in your car?
No, they also crashed the car,
Right.
so they didn't have much of a leg to stand on.
Yeah,
there.
if someone pooped in my, all right.
He sent them those photos and said, please see attached, paid in full, have a fantastic great day. I split in 2 payment parts, and sent the 2 different photos of the shit.
Nice.
I mean, part of me wants to kill that guy, but the other part is like, I now have photographic proof that you shit in my car,
Mm-hmm.
and I know that that's a good. You go to court, you're looking good, right?
Yes, absolutely, positive.
You're not looking bad.
Is he?
They
Does he think he's getting away with that?
He has to have lost his mind.
I
No,
think-
Right.
there's no
He's
possibility.
got-
Even if you were in the right and you did this, you would make yourself retroactively in the wrong.
Yeah.
You become wrong anytime you mail people photos of shit.
Or
Normal-
shit in someone's car.
Take it from a guy who knows. Yeah.
Normal anger issue people, they're usually like, I'm going to kill you. This guy was like, look at this photo of all these dookies I left in your car and this upper decker I just took in my house.
They never got to drive the hybrid Nissan Skyline, as a fault was discovered with the vehicle before it could be shipped
Yeah, I
to
know
them.
what the fault was. It was a Nissan Skyline.
After nearly a month, the car still hadn't arrived, and they applied 3 times to reject the car and get a refund. And eventually, the Motor Vehicles Disputes Tribunal, which again, I think this is overseas,
Wow.
approved a $15,000 refund. Autofleet Capital Limited told them, yes, we have refunded him the $15,000. He just needs to give it to you. And that was when he mailed them the picture of the shit. Essentially, he just pocketed the funds that were meant to be refunded according to the ruling from the Motor Vehicles Disputes Tribunal. Yeah, he claimed that he was out of the country, that he had IT issues, and that he was looking into putting his company into liquidation. I think he spent.
I think
he needed the money to. It was robbing Peter to pay Paul.
I'm confused what the secondary upper decker photo serves in this.
I think,
Also, is that at his house?
Look at my
or
shit.
or
It's
at the dealership.
If you go look at my shit, that's a power move.
I think you're overthinking it. If you
Yeah.
try to imagine it's
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
more than
Oh
that.
yeah.
It
It's
was
a power move.
It was. I took a shit in your car or a car,
and I will upper decker.
and here's more shit.
Yeah.
I think he
think
just thought it was funny to say, here's your payment in 2 parts, so he needed
Yeah.
a second photo.
Yeah, he's a thinking
Yeah.
crazy person. I think it's really cool that they blurred out his wife. See
Yeah.
that?
Yeah,
She doesn't deserve that.
No.
She also doesn't deserve him. But man, I wonder what her head looks like to be married to that.
What do you think?
He looks like he does a lot of coke.
Yeah, well, he looks like if Matthew Perry had survived another 10 years.
Wow.
Oh.
Harsh.
Oh.
Yeah, he's definitely suffering in the chin department.
The chin is.
I think he's got a bounty of chin.
That chin's about to explode, dude.
You
That
gotta
chin is
grow
ready to
a-
Let the
erupt.
frogs out.
You gotta grow a beard when that starts to happen, right?
That's the thing. At least as a guy, you have that out.
Yeah.
Or cut your face
Hideous
off.
guys that don't grow
Right.
beards.
That's
I-
option 2.
You just cut your face off.
Hideous guys that don't grow beards. I don't get it. Like
Yeah,
women
right.
don't. You have a halfway out.
Yeah.
You see that photo of
some glasses.
Jason Momoa, what he would look like
Uh-oh.
if he didn't have?
Oh
Look what I
shit,
found.
dude. Oh shit.
What'd you find?
Her chin department's
His
pretty
wife.
rough too.
Right.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow. That's a chin off.
It is a chin.
In his defense,
They both.
are we sure it wasn't just a photo of her sitting in the car?
Their kid's chin must be insane.
Tully.
Oh, man. Hey, it's a
Nani?
comedy show
Yeah.
most of the time.
Yeah.
Their kids' chins must be out of hand.
They're
Those
just
poor
chins with
children.
eyes, right?
The chins have eyes.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
this is in New Zealand, by the way.
This is my son, Chin.
No wonder
Chin.
he's pissed off. He's just surrounded by a bunch of big ass chins.
I mean, it's not. It's like chinless. I don't know. Look, each to their own. You know, we can't all be.
That dude's got.
Strikingly
That
handsome.
dude has a love seat.
Wait.
in his face.
Okay, can you go back up right what you were just about to click on? Somebody said, we're looking at a Reddit here. Oh my God, I straight away thought of that car dealer poop story from a month ago. Is there another car dealer?
No.
Or did he poop in multiple?
Oh yeah.
He's
no,
just known
let's
for
see.
doing
Let's
it?
see the real thing. Is this the real thing?
Wait, this action shot of him actually shitting, or
Oh wait.
that'd be
Wait,
crazy.
go over.
I don't want
There
to
might
see
be.
your emails.
I want to.
Show me the poop.
Yeah.
Keep going. Nobody cares about your dialogue.
Oh my god.
Keep going. Keep going. Come on, dude. Show me the poop.
No!
Whoa, dude.
That's a.
That looks like multiple angles of the same poop.
It's a
That's
coke shit.
nuclear.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's got
Your
a.
guys' face.
He's got a.
No, I'm just trying
it's a curse and a talent. I don't know which one.
like, so this guy, he obviously
Holy
knows he's about to miss the bowl. Why is it his thing to almost hit the
That
bowl?
texture.
Well, he
is
put the toilet
impressive.
paper there because he knew he was going to miss it. So now he takes the photo and then he cleans it all off like it didn't happen.
He was
But
like,
if you know that you're,
he was
if you're
like,
intentionally
this
missing
one's
the bowl,
gonna be rough. I gotta put down some ground rules.
if you're
Yeah.
intentionally missing the bowl, you could be doing it anywhere. You think he likes putting it near the toilet so he can get the picture of the actual turd without it being in water?
How much shit
He's-
can I take a photo of before it goes in the bowl?
And then
He's an artist. He wants like the brain splatter.
Maybe I could do poo art.
can you imagine? This guy has like 1,000 of these on his phone.
Oh
Yeah,
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 for
yeah.
sure.
This is
Yeah.
his hobby.
It's not his
jokes off.
first time.
Before
It's not his first time.
He
His
jokes off with it.
excuse in that article was that it was just a staff prank that he was trying to prank in between the staff and accidentally.
Dude, I'd be pissed if I was
Wow.
working with that guy and he was looking at me all day with his weird face. And then he sent me photos of his nuclear diarrhea. I would
that's
have to quit.
That excuse he had was a pretty shitty element.
It was a prank.
Miles,
Uh-huh.
where you are?
Go back in your closet.
You're you and I. You're a jiu-jitsu world champion. Congratulations on that. And then, of course,
Not world
you have a skate shop.
Yes, I have a skate shop, Sapazi. It's on the corner of North Robertson and Melrose, 509 North Robert
And a clothing
Boulevard,
line, right?
Robertson Boulevard. Yep, and there's a clothing line. We're dropping the website next week.
What's that?
Sapazi.com. Come by and
Or order
check
stuff.
us out. Yeah, you can order stuff. You can also come hang out, whatever you want to do.
Well, most people probably can't come hang out on Robertson and
Yeah,
Melrose.
that's
You're
true.
probably more
You might have to
reasonable.
order some shit. But
That's
yeah.
why I said it.
We'll put the actual URL in the description.
That'd be great. Very business-like.
And if you want to hear more of Miles, you
Oh yeah, subscribe to the Patreon. Me and Jason are gonna be playing Call of Duty and eating Chipotle and pooping our brains out.
And then making art out of the sending it to our enemies. All right, that's not a bad game plan. All right, everybody. See you later. Patreon.com/Ellis, mate. Don't die.